Okay, let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. First of all, we'll start with what we need to start with. Let's see where our girls are. Let's see where everybody is. Let's see where everybody is. Maybe they're around. Maybe they're not. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yay! Hey! It's happening. We're on. We're here. We're doing things. Hi. Hi, I've missed you. It feels really good to be missed. Hi. We're doing an F that Valentine. Now, if you have a love or hi, hi Tara. So if you have a love or somebody to be around for Valentine's Day, you don't have to F Valentine's Day. I'm saying F Valentine's Day because this one I am spending. Well, I'll be loving my kiddos, and that's not a bad thing. So, look, I've got my pendulum. It has been a long, cold winter so far. It's icing outside here right now. In Texas, there's ice, and it's like the high went from 0 to 4 tomorrow. The high is 4 in Texas. They don't have any of the equipment to deal with. I don't know what they're going to do. But as you come in, if you hit that dude, and I'm glad that you guys. Yeah, I know it's really cold down there. I'm glad that y'all subscribe so you could see me because I don't know that I'm going to save this video. I don't feel like I look amazing. I don't feel amazing right now. But I wanted to play, and I thought maybe you'd want to play too. So I decided to come on and see. Do you have questions and stuff? I'm so glad you missed me. That feels really good. Gosh. Because it's been a time. Woo! Okay. So here's the pendulum. Do you guys remember? Who remembers how to read it? Here's your pendulum quiz. Ready? What? Well, if I ask yes, and it'll do it. What does yes look like with a pendulum? Do you remember what yes looks like? What does it do if the answer is yes? Who remembers? Who remembers, class? What does yes look like with a pendulum? I have my tarot cards too. A big circle is a big yes. That's right. Look, you're a witch. What does no? What does no look like? Yes, a big circle is a big yes. A little circle is a yes. It's an affirmation, right? Yes, and I've got my cards right here. I have it. I have a big reading tomorrow, and I wanted to kind of shake off the cobwebs. Back and forth. Yes, back and forth for no. Okay, so let's ask some questions, right? What questions do we have? Let's ask the pendulum. Has it been too long since I've been on here? Okay. That's the first question. Oh, pendulum, dear pendulum. Has it been too long since I've been on here? On my YouTube channel. Look at it's kind of a medium yes. Maybe it's not talking to me. Oh, thank you, Tara. Well, ask me some questions. Let's make it fun. Yes. Yes, it's been too long. Guys, I've been going through it. I'm not even going to go into my struggles because it's not even worth it. But life is changing and I'm adapting to it. And I had the energy to come on. I've had a lot of depleted energy. I think this pandemic is getting to everybody. Every married person I know is sick of their spouse. And I get it. I understand. But we don't have to ask about that. We can ask whatever fun questions that you want. Who's trying to move? Who's trying to go to a different state, start a new career, get some money? Let's ask some questions like that. What do y'all think? What's going on? What's big? What's little? And if you want your own personal reading, that you can come and find me, you reach straight out to me, and We can, do your own spread, see how your year is going to be. It's the beginning of the year, and there's this spread that I do that has one card for every month of the year, and that I did that last year, and it really rang true. And at the end, for the end of this year, I had it was the wands cards. There was like 2, 3, 4 of the wands. It was like right in a row. If it had been poker, it would have been a flush. But tarot is not poker. Anyway, it really lined up, and so that'd be kind of cool. Oh, who did you have to put down Monday? Was that the was there a sick puppy? An actual sick puppy, not like people say when they talk about people. Oh, I'm so sorry. That does put you in a funk. Oh, tell me what happened. Oh, poor baby. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a tough decision. There's something about February and pets, because my dad put down our family pet on Valentine's Day. It was back before internet. It was back before anything but email, because he sent a 2-page email describing putting him down because he was our boy. Oh yeah. So I think there's something about February and pets. I'm so sorry you're going through that. Let's see. You want a card from him? You want to see how he's doing? We can pull. Oh yeah. Well, humans can let you do that. We've all been failed by humans once we've been around the sun a couple of times, right? Let's see. I'm going to pull a card for... Gosh, my cards didn't want to shuffle. I'm going to pull a card for all of us. Oh, yes, you want a card? Okay, let's pull a card from him. See how he's doing, and then we'll pull a card for all of us. I have a really good feeling about that. Let's ground, and then we're going to pull a card from Mr. Romeo and see how he's doing. All right, so deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth first to release your day so far. I know it's been a day. I can feel how heavy it is. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Release your day so far. Everything. Release all of it. We can pick it up again later. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth to ground. Try to become really heavy in your seat. Yes, Tara, I see you. Yes, I can. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth to just open up a little window for me to come in and take a look at what's going on, okay? All right, let's pull for Mr. Romeo. Let's see what he needs for you, okay? I'm going to shake my hands out, take my non-dominant hand, run it over the cards. I'm not looking at all. This is not me. This is not me. This is the energy that was here as Romeo. Okay, what do we have? Inverted. Look at that. That is the Queen of Wands. So, the Queen of Wands is about learning from what you've been through before. And the cool thing about this, I think, because of what we asked, is that the tiger on here, well, he's a cougar. I've said 3 different cats. Okay. He he was a cougar, but he decided to become a lion after transformation. And the black dots that he has is to remind him of his past. So that is what's dominant, because the card's inverted. And so what he wants you to do is remember the transformation that you went through because of him. Remember his transformation. What did experiencing his life the way that you did, and his changing the way that the watching life leave him, what did that do for you? Remember that and take that with you moving forward. But it's inverted, and so we need to make sure that you don't lose any power. Don't lose your power here. Honor him. He wants to be honored. Queen of Wands. Command what happens with your energy. I'm glad you're going to have this time where we're all slowed down a little bit of space between us to process that, because that's a hard thing to deal with. Oh, yeah, I know. It is I know. There's harder ones and easier ones. It's funny because you'll find that some of the people that you lose will be easier to lose than this being that was part of your everyday. And the way that they can read energy, the way dogs read energy, I gotta tell you, Good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Let us see what Miss Tara has in store. What's going on with Tara? You know, Tara, did I ever tell you that you have the same name as my ex-husband's new wife? Did I ever tell you that? I don't think it's spelled the same, but it's Tara. Let me pull a card for you. Funny. Okay. Ooh, Tara. Haven't we had this one before? I think you have. This is the strife card. This is the Five of Wands. This is the second Wands card we've pulled. Okay. So the Five of Wands, strife happens when you have outgrown your current environment. And so now you're going around being cantankerous and picking fights with people to try to get them to go away. Instead of just leaving the situation. When the truth is, you've outgrown the situation. So what areas of your life have you outgrown and it's time for you to go? And in those areas of your life, are you recognizing where you're kind of kicking up dirt and causing problems and see, I knew you felt like that, and just like kind of having a fit-ish type of situation? Tell me if you relate to that, or if you see where it is. If you don't, I want you to ask about it before you go to sleep tonight, and it'll clarify itself. It always does. It's always here. Can't just tell us where to look. What else? Let's get some questions. What other questions do we have? Do we have some more questions? I'm so glad, Tara. I'm glad you're in touch. I'm glad. That makes me happy. All right. Ask away. We are up. We have a clear runway. Let's pull a card for all of us. We just pulled 2 Wands cards. So I think before we get into what our card is, we need to pay attention to what we're doing with our energy. What are we doing with our energy? What is getting our energy? Something is. It doesn't just sit. It's going somewhere. And if you don't put it somewhere on purpose, then it goes by default. What's getting your energy? Does it have anything to do with your dharma or your life or anything you want? What's getting your energy? Okay. Let's pull a card for all of us. Ready? Everybody focus on self-care. Focus on focus on your highest good, self-care. I'm going to pull a card for all of us, including me. This will be the first card I pulled for myself in weeks. Let's see what we got. You ready? Prudence. So when we focus on us, we have prudence. And what it's showing is an inverted prudence. So remember, I said we're going to talk about self-care. So this is like the opposite of self-care is happening. Right now, we are actively not taking care of ourselves on purpose. Ew! What a gross thing to do with our time. Each individual flower has a leaf that protects it on this card. When it's upside right, it's being protected by its own individual housing, taking care of all our individual parts of ourselves. But when it's inverted like this, we are actively not taking care of ourselves on purpose. So what did we decide was more important than us? And what a miscalculation, isn't it? What could be more important than us? You can't give what you don't have. If you don't take care of yourself, this is one of those situations that's like the gas mask on the airplane. And I know it's counterintuitive, but you're supposed to put your air mask first. You know, I always thought about that. I have no idea if I would actually be able to put mine on first. I know that's what they say, and I know that's the rule, but I just can't. It's so hard for me to see, that situation and me taking care of myself first. I think a lot of women can run into the same thing, and I think that we are right now. You need to shower. Hey, Joe. I don't know if you're a mom or not, Joe. I don't remember. But I can tell you that showers become a privilege, man. Woo! Once you get to chasing behind them children and the household and the husband or whatever you got going on. Yes. Good. I'm glad you're going to shower tomorrow. Let's see what else. So inverted prudence. We are actively not taking care of ourselves. That's the lesson. And that's not the most amazing thing we can do, right? What else do we need to know? What do we need to know about our hearts? I feel like heart chakra needs me right now. Let's look at our heart chakras. What do all of our heart chakras have in common? Inverted truths. Boy, we have some inverted cards today. Jill, are you the only one who pulled an upside right card so far? No. Tara was. Tara, you're the only person who's pulled an upside right card. Everything else is coming up inverted for us so far, right? This is the truth card, and it's inverted. And that's our heart chakra. So with our heart chakra, there are some truths that we need to look into, some things that we've accepted so far that we don't need to accept anymore, some agreements that we made that we don't agree with anymore. Yeah. Well, actually, showering every day is not great for your skin. So you're probably doing better for your skin right now, and that's probably better if you're older. So you're actually, I think you're going in the right direction. To tell the truth, you're going in the right direction. If you look at it that way. But the inverted truth card for our heart chakra, there are some conflicts that we are currently mulling over that the heart that don't serve us anymore. Where can we have more integrity? Where can we talk about what we're feeling? Where are we not talking about where we're feeling? Where are we hiding our feelings from people who need to know what they are? Sometimes you don't have to explain yourself to people. You just need to get the hell out, get the hell on, or whatever. Get the hell something. So think about that. But inverted truths on your heart chakra. What disturbance is actually affecting your heart right now? Those are the most important ones. It could be with a child or a sibling. Usually family is good for messing with our heart. India Reese song, Get It Together. What you say? One shot to the heart without breaking the skin. No one has the power to hurt you like your kin, I think, or your friends. It's the truth. Let's think about those relationships where something might be causing actual pain, and maybe it's where you need them to say sorry, or you need to figure out how to say sorry yourself, or you need to move past wherever it is that's stopping the clear flow of communication. It's been a pandemic. Nobody knows what to do. Everybody's making mistakes. Let's forgive a little bit more, but also protect ourselves a little bit more. Protect us where we need it. Who else has a question? Does anybody else have any questions for us? I would love, Jill, if you got a plant and named it after Sir Romeo, or something that you can care for that continues to be on this side of the veil. I think that would be helpful. It feels like that would be helpful for you. I don't know why I went back to that, but that's what came up for me. Anything else? What do we got, guys? I want to know. See, I'm starting to feel like I'm ready to move along. Like I'm ready to start getting, serious about some situations. Let's see. Good. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I hope that you do that. And find one that you've never had before. Maybe it'll be new, so you have to learn how to take care of it. That might be cool. Okay. What move on. I think I'm ready to move on. I think I'm in a space where I'm ready to move on. I still have a whole lot of healing to do. I am not all the way healed. I'm not all the way over everything that's happened, but I feel like I can segment those things enough to allow somebody into my heart space. And I think I'm supposed to. I've always felt like it wasn't going to be very long. I've always felt like before my birthday, which is in April, because I'm a Taurus. Go Tauruses! Oh, I'm so glad, Jill. I love that. It must have come from him. It just floated up into my funnel. All right. You ready? Can you focus on, is she ready? Am I ready to move on? It's a circle. Oh, it's moving down. It is a circle. It is not a gigantic circle, but it is a circle. I thought it was a yes. I could feel it. I could feel it in like how I'm spending my energy and stuff. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm not setting my dharma up to, or my karma up to come smack me in the face when I do get ready, or when I do find something that's worth it. But I think I'm ready. I think so. How about you? Is there something you want to know if, right? Is there something that you want to know if you're ready to move on about? It's kind of cool because I found a job that I can actually, a day job that I can actually do and still wear my bindi, and I can still like participate in all the things I participate in. It's kind of cool. It kind of fits into my lifestyle. I do it from home, which is awesome. It was kind of perfect. Tara, all right, let's see if you're ready to move on. Tara, is Tara ready to move on? No. Tara, look. You see the different direction it's going versus what it did for me? Look at that. You see it? No. Oh. What's got you stuck? Because if you were having strife, then part of you's outgrown the situation. What part isn't done yet? What else do you need to do where you are? Do you know? Can you think of it? Because that's what we need to do instead of causing all these arguments, right? Are you ready for? Oh, okay, Jill. What do you think? Jill got a yes. It was overly, but it's a yes. It's definitely a yes. See, you got the same size yes I do. I wonder if we, when it's in romantic relationships, there's like a part of it that makes us have to, part of it that makes us have to, do our part with showing up and healing and that kind of thing. So Tara, if you got if you just broke up yesterday, then I'd probably, not, unless you had already had some situation going on, not judging, just saying, if you did, that might shorten your time frame. But that makes sense then. You're not ready. You need to take, at least the long weekend to have Haagen-Dazs and hot baths and reshave, make it different, trim differently. Maybe learn how to use that disc or the. I think you date on, like, you can do sites, dating sites. People are still dating. They haven't stopped. They're just doing it in more inventive ways so that they don't get that Rona. But it's still happening. It's out there. Wonder when it will happen. I don't know. Let's see. Well, I know. I can't stand somebody who keeps breaking my heart. I don't understand why. It feels like there should be a special place in hell for that. But then I think about the hearts that I've broken and the damage I've caused. Maybe it all balances out. I don't know. You probably haven't caused as much damage as I have in your life. Jill, I wanted to see, can we look at a time frame for you? Pendulum says yes. Summer. I feel like summer. Well, Jill. Yeah, that's a hard. I'm so sorry, Tara. That's right. That's what you should say. I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me, Jill. That's exactly what we should say. Isn't the first lady's name Jill Biden? I wonder how many times you're going to be called like Jill Biden in the next, and then over the length of the next administration. Okay. I was going to ask something about summer. Is that what we were going to do? That's what we were going to do. But I wanted to know, are there any other questions? I think I'm going to wrap here shortly. I really wanted to come and play with you guys. I'm so glad you were here, and I didn't have to be here by myself. Y'all popped on right away, which was fantastic. I'm so glad you were here. It gives me all of the inspiration to come back more often, to do it more often, and I'll try to do it on the weeks when it's just me. Yeah. Yes, I cannot imagine. I think for the rest of your life, because even when they're not in the White House anymore, that name's going to be, you know what I mean? It just sounds like just like it. Every call center that you call, every customer service place that you call, they're going to be like, Biden? You're like, no. Is this the first lady. Like, no, that's not what I said. I can just imagine. That's so funny. Even when I was looking at it, I was thinking about. I was like, why does that name seem so familiar, but not from you, right? Because of that. Well, you probably won't marry a Biden, maybe, because his sons are quite attractive. So it might end up being that. Oh, good. Okay, okay. Let's see. Let's do something else. Let's see. I know. Will the three of us so far, the three of us that are talking, are all looking for this like love relationship, right? Let's do one for all of us. Let's say, will one of us be deeply in love by the end of the year? Isn't that a good question? Okay. Well, between me, Jill, and Tara, will one of us be deeply in love by the end of the year? Look, look, look at that circle. Do you see how big that is? I'm not going to ask who. I love that. Isn't that an awesome? Can y'all see? Can y'all see how big it is? Look, look. It wants to smack me in the face. So we got a 1 in 3, right? There's a 1 in 3 chance, 33% chance that it's you. Will it be you? Well, while I wish you guys, I'm gonna wait. I'll still wait until it's been a half hour, so we got about 3 or 4 minutes. But while I do that, I just want to tell you guys that I hope that you isn't that great? I hope that you meet somebody that makes you want to change the way you groom your yoni. That's the best kind. Somebody who actually has you in the bathtub, like, I'm gonna try a heart. Or I'm gonna try a landing strip now, or I'm gonna go get some bleach and try that. Oh, that almost got away from me. Trying to bleach different parts of your body that you never have before. That's the kind you want. That's who I want. I want somebody who has me reconsidering my whole routine. That's how y'all will know. Make me want to switch stuff up. Yes, that's who I'm talking about. It's just so hard to find somebody who's smart enough now. There are some dumb people online. I find the most difficult part is finding somebody who's intelligent enough, who speaks really well and is just smart enough. Oh, I didn't realize what a smart nerd I am. Yes, right? Don't we need somebody who makes us want to stop by or go onto websites we've never been on and order stuff we've never ordered before, and have things come in unmarked packages to our house to try with them? That's who we want. That's what I'm talking about. That's who I want. And I want to do the same thing for them. Have them consider, like, maybe I should cut it all off. I'm like, you ever seen cut like the circle just around the outside? I want all that. So I want it all. I want it to be all the way on all the time. And that's what we do. That's how we do it. Coming out of a long dry spell of not having intimacy and then going into a place where you do, it's such an amazing thing. And you know what, Jill? You're going to find that everything is exactly where you left it. That's what I found. I thought that it was broken or gone or disconnected or somehow not okay. But I tell you what, you get the right chemistry and everything is exactly where you left it. I promise. It's the best thing. You're just like, oh, it's like finding money in your pocket. That ever happened to you when you get dressed, you get up, put on your coat from last year, and there's a 20 in there, and you're like, hey, I'm stopping for lunch today. Everything is exactly where you left it. Do you have any questions about love? We asked when or if love, right? When we're ready. Do we have any other questions about love before we part? I've had so much fun talking to you guys. I'm so glad you were here. So glad you were here. Let's see. We got just a couple more, like a minute more. And if anything comes, I'm so afraid like I'll pop out in the. Hello, newly single. You're new here. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Thank you for joining. Uh, with a Taurus X. Well, I'm sorry you lost the Taurus. We're kind of amazing. Well, the females are. I don't know about Taurus males, but the females are really, 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 really great. Ah, I'm so glad that you're happy to see me. I'm happy to see you too. Lucy, do you have a question before we pop off? I'm so glad that you're here. I hope you hit the subscribe so that you can join us next time. And we will keep the love vibes going. Yes, see, Tauruses. Female ones are really awesome, I think. Ella Fitzgerald has the same birthday as me. So she's a Taurus. Anybody, any questions, guys? Do you have like one? What's the question you're scared to ask? I love those. Hi, how are you? Thank you. Thanks for joining. I'm so glad that you did. Anybody have a scary question? I'm just gonna leave the floor open for one. I promise I'm gonna go. I keep saying I'm gonna go, but I promise I am. Yes. Scary question. Come on. Let's ask a scary yes, no. And that way you can go off and have something different to dream about tonight, right? Come on. Come on, you. Yes. So for Pendulum, I'm not sure if you were watching earlier. The circles, yes, and no is back and forth. So what question do you have? I know. Money problems for me too. I just got this like brand new job and I was looking at what I make versus what I need to make. Woo! Oh, Jill, let's see. Okay. Will the other dog's lump also be cancerous? Not initially. I think you'll hear it's an oval. I think it might be no, but you're getting it removed anyway. It's really not turning into a yes. It's really an oval. I don't think it's a yes, but it's something. It has to be dealt with, whatever it is. It's not just like a fat deposit. You know, sometimes there are fat deposits. Yeah. So I think it has to be dealt with, but it's not a yes. I hope that makes sense. What else? Anything? I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you had more than one. Okay, I am so glad that you guys were here, and I hope that you're here next time. We got some likes in here. We had some people come through, and I'm glad about that too. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Manifest money to buy braces. Oh, good question. Will you manifest enough? Okay, that'll be my last one. We manifest enough money to buy braces. Let's see. Anna Torres. Good night. See you soon, Tara. Yes, big yes. You absolutely will. Good luck. I think braces on older people are adorable. I hope I date somebody with braces. I think they are so cute on men and women, like older people that get braces. I love that they're taking care of it themselves. I love that. So yay for you, Anna. Hey, make sure you like and subscribe. And I will see you guys super soon. Peace and love. Have a great night. Bye.